Now, looking at it, I guess, from the bank and broker side, client expectations, education, the buy side are obviously part of this. What kind of changes do they need to think about? What kind of education do you need to do on that side of things? Mike, I'll start with you.
We've been strongly encouraged by Mr. Douglas and Giovanni to engage with clients as much as possible. I think everyone's going to be different in terms of what their actual needs are, but it's critical, I think, that everybody lays out what we know right now. And I say that because things are going to change. For example, we're going to get the roadmap from the CSDs in terms of their milestone plan by the end of March. Then we'll have a look to see what that looks like, assess the impacts, et cetera, et cetera. But that dialogue with clients is key. And everybody's encouraged to make that inroads as early as possible. Because, as I say, everyone's different and we don't know what everyone needs to do in order to automate, to build. And this is where, going back to a little bit of what Martin's saying, you have some clients that are not, say, Swift enabled because their volume is very, very low. So it's understanding what they need to do in order to come up the curve with, say, trade date affirmation same day, as an example, or if they even need that funding, So where are they or our clients not great today? And I think it's highlighting those areas to see where you can improve, because not being very good today could be really bad tomorrow in a T+1 environment. So it's understanding those components of the whole process to enable us to go to our clients, hopefully with a solution or a heads up that, if you don't make the necessary changes, this is a potential consequence of that. And I think that it's not, it's no sort of blame or anything like that as well. It's everybody's in this together. And I think as an industry, what we've always done really well, big changes, is we've all come together for the right reason to make it all work come October 2027. And if everybody can share their experiences as well in terms of the challenges that they've faced, how they tackled them as well, then it's going to succeed together as well. So I think that is really important, that we emphasize that we're part of committees we're on, the work we're doing, the information we're gathering, and then sharing that as widely as possible with all of our clients for not only just for readiness, but for them to make their own decisions, but also going back to Richard's point earlier about time. So there's a timeline now. So again, what Andrew is very much insisting on everybody is you should have already started effectively. I think that's his key message, because don't wait, start now. And I think that's where it's been really good in the sense that it's gave us, we'll work for large organizations, the impetus to go out and start those interactions sooner rather than later.
Sure. Anything to add, Richard, on that point?
No, I fully agree with what Mike has said. And the communication piece is absolutely critical. And, these discussions should be really on everyone's agenda when they're going to visit clients, is to figure out what they're doing and how they see T+1 through their lens. In terms of client expectation, they, from a asset services perspective, will expect timely payment. They'll expect that their corporate actions are processed correctly, and it is a two-way street. It's for that to occur, they need to make sure that they're timely allocating their trades, and that their process is as fluid as it can be. And I think it's the job of the industry to help educate and inform other parts so that we all know exactly where we all stand.
Sure, it's a relatively complex chain of different things, moving parts that have to be assessed for this sort of to be successful. So certainly the more dialogue, the better, I think is a key message right there.